You've been played, tricked, ignored, right? Yeah, they laughed at you, pushed you down, mocked your grind. Huh? But now, now, it's your turn to rise and burn. Imagine this. Everyone sees what they did and they regret it. Wow. You feel that fire right in your chest. Yeah, that hunger, that's the energy we're unleashing together in this video. Right now, stick with me. Every second counts. Every truth hits hard. Trust me, by the end, you'll stand taller, stronger, smarter. They'll notice. Drop a comment. Show your scars, your fight, your story. Let's see. You grinding, surviving, thriving, the real warriors. Respect to you. This isn't just motivation. This is your comeback, your power, your chaos. So buckle up, lean in, absorb every word, and let's flip the world. They laughed when you fell. They smiled while they shoved you down. Every eye that turned away whispered secrets about your weakness. But here's the thing. Weakness is a lie. A story they told themselves to feel taller. And you were listening. You were learning. Every smirk, every whispered joke, every sideways glance. It's all fuel. Do you feel that? That tight coil in your chest? That fire they thought they extinguished? Let it twist. Let it grow. They're blind. Blind to the storm brewing behind your silence. They don't see it coming. They can't imagine it. Their comfort, their laughter, their certainty, every shred of it is about to burn. And you've been smiling under the smoke. Pain is a teacher. Rage is a compass. Betrayal? That's the map. Every door they closed, every hand that pushed you aside, left a mark. You know it. And now you carry it like armor. Heavy, solid, shiny. You don't need their permission to rise. You don't need their applause. You don't even need their fear yet. But it's coming. And when it arrives, it will taste sweet. People love to underestimate. It's their favorite game. They think they're clever. They think they're safe. They'll sit in their smug little corners and watch you stumble. And every time, you'll stumble. But they won't see you stop. You'll learn from every fall. Twist it, bend it, break it. And when you rise, they'll see it. They'll all see it. The truth you've been forging in silence. Look at them now, laughing, proud, ignorant. That comfort, that arrogance. It's brittle, fragile, and cracks show in the shadows. One day, one small misstep, and the illusion will shatter. They'll see what they did. They'll remember the sneers, the lies, the casual cruelty, and you'll be waiting. Patient, calm, smiling in the way only someone who's tasted the darkness can. This is just the beginning. The world thinks it has your story. They think it wrote itself in their favor. But stories are malleable. History bends, fate can be nudged. And chaos? Chaos is patient. You've been shaping it quietly, crafting it, whispering to it, feeding it. And soon the smirk that once belonged to them will belong to you. And when it does, oh, how loud the silence will scream. Look in the mirror. Really look. Not at the face, at the eyes, the corners of your mouth. The quiet fractures, they're beautiful. Every line, Every scar, every shadow that crawls across your skin, it tells a story they'll never understand. They see a reflection. You see a weapon. They see a mistake. You see a lesson. And lessons are power. Pain isn't something to hide. Pain is a map. Follow it. Every bruise, every insult, every hand that shoved you down, it points the way. They call it weakness. They label it. They laugh. But here's the trick. What they call weakness, you call strategy. You walk through fire quietly, feeling the heat, feeling it shape you. Stronger, sharper, stranger to mercy, stranger to doubt. And don't pretend the reflection lies. Mirrors are liars. They show the surface. They don't show the storm inside. They don't show the plotting. They don't show the fire clawing to get out. Only you know the truth. Only you know the dark corners where your rage waits, patient, where your hunger sharpens. And when the world finally sees you, it won't be a mirror staring back. It'll be a mirror cracking. Let them underestimate. Let them mock. Let them whisper behind your back. Every comment, every smirk, every casual dismissal, it's a thread, and you're weaving them into a trap. Their ignorance becomes your playground. Their arrogance becomes your fuel. They will look, they will blink, and they will regret ever assuming you were soft, simple, or predictable. Sometimes you feel lost. Sometimes the reflection confuses you. That's perfect. Let the chaos settle inside. Let it twist. Let it grow into something strange, something sharp. That strange thing will be your signature, your advantage, your shadow. They can't shake. They'll never understand it. They'll never contain it. And that is beautiful. Pain doesn't lie, mirrors do. And when the reflection finally screams back at them, when the truth in your eyes finally breaks their comfort, oh, they'll wish they'd never touched you. Every step, every glance, every whispered doubt will come back to them like a knife they can't dodge. And you'll smile. That quiet, small, knowing smile that says, I saw everything, and now it's my turn. They never see the quiet ones coming, the ones who speak in whispers, the ones who move in shadows. You've been silent, patient, watching, waiting, and that silence, it's heavier than their laughter, heavier than their insults. Heavier than every look they threw at you thinking it was the end. They thought it would break you. They thought it would stop you. They were wrong. Silence is a weapon. Use it. Let them chatter. Let them scheme. Let them think they're clever. Every word they speak, every sneer they throw, it builds the walls of your empire. And when the time comes, when the world finally tilts, it won't be loud. It won't be chaotic. It will be quiet. And in that quiet, they'll feel the weight of everything they ignored. Do you feel it? That thrill? That coil tightening inside your chest? That's not fear. That's awareness. That's power sharpening. You are learning the rhythm of the world, learning the patterns of their complacency, learning where they falter. Every glance, every gesture, every careless misstep they make, it's a step closer to what they never saw coming, a step closer to your revolution. People like to celebrate noise, flashy moves, loud victories. You celebrate subtlety, the unseen hand, the quiet shift in balance. They think chaos comes crashing through the door. But real chaos, true chaos, whispers first. It creeps, it infects, and when it strikes with precision, devastating, unavoidable, beautiful in its inevitability. The world expects a story. They want to read your rise. They want drama. They want fire. But you are different. You are patient. You are still. You are the shadow in their corner of certainty. The doubt they didn't notice until it's too late. And when it finally erupts, oh, they'll wonder how they didn't see it. How they never guessed you were building a storm behind that quiet, impossible smile. This is your revolution. Quiet, unseen, calculated. They will wake one day and find their world rearranged, their arrogance shattered, their laughter swallowed by the truth they refused to notice. And you will still be standing, still smiling, still calm, because the revolution wasn't loud. It was always inside you, waiting, and now it's awake. You've been starving for recognition, starving for respect, starving for the world to see the truth of you. And in that hunger, you've grown sharp, sharp like a blade hidden in plain sight, sharp like teeth waiting to bite. Every moment of hunger carved something new inside you, something dangerous, something they can't touch, something beautiful in its inevitability. Hunger teaches things silence cannot. It teaches patience. It teaches cunning. It whispers secrets about the world, about people, about the cracks in their certainty. They think they are safe. They think they are clever. They are blind. And your hunger, your quiet, gnawing hunger, it sees everything. It remembers everything. It waits for the perfect moment to strike. You've watched them, haven't you? Watched them celebrate. Watched them dismiss you. Watched them pretend the world was theirs. And all the while you've been planning, building, twisting yourself into someone they'll never anticipate. Someone dangerous, someone unstoppable, someone who will walk into the light they inhabit and consume it without mercy. Hunger is not weakness. Hunger is truth. Hunger is fire. They tried to feed you lies, to starve your confidence, to clip your wings. But wings grow stronger when stretched. Fire grows brighter when contained. And you are both. Wings and fire, shadow and storm. And they are about to learn what hunger really looks like. Imagine it. Their faces, the moment they realize the quiet one they mocked is no longer hiding. The one they laughed at has been learning, waiting, perfecting. And now you step out of the shadows, and their laughter dies in their throats. The smirk on their faces falters. Their confidence crumbles. They thought you were weak. They were wrong. You were hungry. And hunger. Hunger never forgets. Hunger never forgives. Hunger never fails. Every slight, every insult, every moment they assumed you were nothing, it's all a ledger. And when you rise, when you step into the light they once owned, oh, how it will consume them, and you will smile. That quiet, impossible smile, the one that tastes like shadows and triumph. They stare, they judge, they point, they whisper behind their perfect little masks, and they think you don't notice. Oh, but you do. Every glance, every sneer, every casual dismissal, It's a lie, wrapped in arrogance. And you've been holding the truth quietly in your hands, like a blade, waiting, watching, calculating the moment to reveal it. The truth is, they aren't clever. Not really. They are fragile. Fragile in their certainty, fragile in their pride, fragile in the way they underestimate you. They've built their lives on assumptions, on illusions, on what they think they know about the world, about you, and the moment they realize how wrong they are, it will shatter them in ways they cannot repair. You've seen it, haven't you? The lies they tell themselves to sleep at night. The stories they craft to feel important. They thought they controlled the game, but the game was never theirs. It never belonged to them. It belonged to the quiet one, the one they laughed at, the one who learned to smile in the dark while they danced on the surface. Truth is a mirror. They avoid it. They hide from it. But you carry it like armor. You wear it in your eyes. You whisper it in your silence. And every time they cross you, every time they doubt you, you're reminding them of the ledger they never wanted to read. Every slight, every insult, every moment they thought they had power is now a score against them. Imagine the moment they see it, the moment they understand that everything they built, every illusion of safety, every smug assumption has been undone by someone they dismissed, by someone they laughed at, by someone they never saw coming. That moment will taste like fire, and you will savor it, quietly, patiently, perfectly. Because the truth, the bitter, sharp, undeniable truth, always wins. It doesn't beg, it doesn't explain, it doesn't wait for their permission, it erupts. And when it does, oh, how it will consume them. And you will stand in the aftermath smiling. That impossible knowing smile that says, I told you so. Rage isn't a mistake. Rage isn't a loss of control. Rage is a weapon, a sharp, jagged thing hidden inside your chest, waiting for the moment it can strike with precision. They think fury is chaos. They don't know. Fury is clarity. Fury is vision. Fury is the map that guides you past their lies, their insults, their smug certainty. Every slight, every betrayal, every hand that shoved you down, it's fuel. Every whispered joke, every sideways glance, every laugh at your expense, it's instructions, a pattern, a rhythm. And you've been learning it, twisting it, shaping it into a force they will never anticipate. Rage, when mastered, is devastating, ruthless, beautiful. Do you feel it? That tight coil in your chest? That heat crawling up your arms? That hunger in your mind? That's not anger. That's strategy awakening. The world thinks rage is wild, but true rage is a chessboard. Every move calculated, every smile deliberate, every pause a promise. And the game, the game will end exactly the way you've been planning. They will underestimate, they will provoke, they will believe they understand you. Let them. Let them smile while they set the stage for their own undoing. Let them think their words, their actions, their arrogance will break you. They cannot imagine that rage, held quietly, can become a force that consumes without mercy. And when the moment comes, when the heat erupts, it will be swift, clean, perfect. They won't see it coming. They won't understand it until it's too late. That smile you've been practicing in the dark, that impossible knowing, calm smile, will be the last thing they see before the world shifts beneath their feet. Rage is not chaos. Rage is order. Rage is control. Rage is the ledger you've been keeping, finally balanced, every slight accounted for, every insult repaid, every doubt crushed. And when it happens, they will feel it, they will remember it. And you will be standing there, calm, smiling, untouchable only in the way they will never forget. They're staring. You can feel it. Not the casual glance, not the polite curiosity, the kind of stare that scrapes at the skin, the kind that tastes of fear and disbelief. They see you now, and every moment. They didn't. Every smirk, every whisper, every laugh they shared behind your back, it comes back to them in full color. Watch them squirm, not yet in panic, not yet in defeat, just the first cracks, the tiny falters in their voice, the blink that lasts a fraction too long. The hesitation. They never expected the quiet one, the one they dismissed, would rise. They never imagined that patience, rage, and shadow could become this, could become you. You've been unseen for so long, invisible, predictable, mocked. And now the rules have changed. Every move they make, every glance, every step, they're sending messages you've been waiting to read. They've planted themselves on the board. And you are about to move in ways they cannot predict. Feel it in your chest. That thrill of inevitability, the rush of chaos, tucked neatly in the shadows. They are watching, but the story isn't theirs. The stage was never theirs, it belongs to you. And soon, oh soon, their eyes will betray them, their disbelief will scream, and the weight of their arrogance, it will crumble under the quiet power you've been building. They think you're finished. They think the game is theirs. They've counted wrong. Every slight they gave you, every word they whispered, it's an investment, and the return, it's coming, in full, devastating, inevitably. And when it hits, they will remember. They will remember every time they thought you weak, every time they smiled at your expense. And you will stand, calm, smiling, patient, watching as the world tilts under their own ignorance. Because the truth is simple. They see you now. They always wanted the story. They always wanted the rise. But they didn't expect it to be this quiet, precise, dangerous, and most of all, unstoppable in a way only shadows can be. So here we are, at the edge. The moment where everything clicks. Can you feel it? That fire inside, the rage, the hunger, the chaos you've been holding. Yeah, that's yours now. Every insult, every doubt, every sneer they threw has turned into power, into momentum, into you. Remember this, they will see what they did, and you'll be standing taller, stronger, sharper, smarter, unstoppable in ways they never imagined. And hey, this isn't just a video. It's a movement, a revolution, a wake-up call for everyone who's ever been underestimated. Drop a comment below. Share your story. Let the world see your fight, your rise, your triumph. So stay dangerous, stay hungry, stay unpredictable. and never let anyone write your story for you. Until next time, keep rising, keep fighting, and keep letting them watch, because they will remember. Aha, dude. You just stepped in and shook everything. Yeah, no one saw it coming. You came in and straight up clocked the game. Every post you drop turns heads every single time. Oh, this ain't luck. This is raw instinct. You do what you want. No apologies, no rules. And the crazy part? They can't stop staring. They can't keep up. Yo, pause for a sec. Do you even realize? Every scroll, every glance, every like, it's proof. Proof that you're moving beyond limits, beyond expectations. You're rewriting the game, breaking the cage. Oh, and yeah, I see you reading this, watching this. You're not just audience, you're the reason this exists. Leave a comment below, let me know. Are you turning heads too? For the ones who understand the power of showing up, unapologetic. Every word here, every line, every beat, it's your reflection. So stick with me till the very end. Watch the whole ride. Some people enter a room and the air changes, and some don't even notice they're alive. You stepped in. Yeah, you. And suddenly the rhythm of the world stuttered. They didn't know it yet, but everything was different now. Oh wow. The energy shifts, subtle but violent. Heads turn, eyes flicker, conversations stop mid-breath. You didn't ask for permission. You didn't wait for an invitation. You didn't play by the rules they swore would cage you. And that's the point. You came in and clocked the game. You saw it. You understood it. And more importantly, you didn't flinch. They whisper, quietly at first. Who is this, they wonder. You laugh inside. Nah, you're not here to impress them. They think they're observing, but in reality, you're the observer. You see the cracks, the hesitation, the envy tangled in their polite smiles. Every move you make is a ripple, and they're drowning before they even realize there's water. You act, you post, you exist, and every time it hits them, sharper than they expected. The mundane trembles under the weight of your attention. There's a brutal clarity in stepping where no one else dares. The quiet audacity of doing what you want. It's like fire in a city of shadows. It's intoxicating. Every glance you catch, every message you leave, it turns heads because you aren't bending. You're built to stand, to disrupt, to challenge the rhythm they thought was untouchable. This is not chaos for chaos' sake. This is precision dressed in unpredictability. Every word, every post, every movement is a calculated spark, and yet it feels like madness to them. The beauty is in the inevitability. You don't ask for attention, you command it. They watch because they can't look away. The rules they've held sacred crumble silently under your presence, and with every step, the game, their little illusion of control, starts to unravel. Oh wow, it's so deliciously simple. You do what you want. They panic because they can't. They cannot. Their minds try to catch up, but you're already 2 moves ahead, always 2 steps beyond their comprehension. And here's the kicker. The thing that really terrifies them, they have no idea where it's coming from. You move like a shadow in their light, like a whisper in a storm. They don't know if it's brilliance, instinct, or something darker lurking in plain sight, but they feel it. And that feeling, that gut-wrenching awareness of someone who sees the game, understands it, and refuses to play it their way, it changes everything. They see the movement, but they don't see the mind behind it. Oh, wow. The moment they realized you weren't just passing through, you weren't just another fleeting shadow. They leaned closer, pretending casual, but their pulse betrayed them. Every post, every action, every subtle shift, they noticed, and it disturbed them. You didn't plan to shock. You didn't scheme to intimidate. You just exist, and that existence, that raw freedom, rattles cages. The world has rules, routines, scripts, but your improvisation carved into steel. They whisper, they analyze, they replay your every move. Yeah, they think they understand, but comprehension is a lie they tell themselves. You're fluid, you're unpredictable. They try to pin you down, to define the shape of your intent, but it slips through their fingers like smoke. They don't follow the pattern because there is no pattern. They only imagine one, and that's where the panic seeds itself. You are clarity in their confusion, calm in their chaos, a razor they can't hold. Every message you leave isn't just content, it's a tremor. Every post is a signal, every story, every word a ripple, and they feel it in ways they can't articulate. Nah, it's not just attention they're giving, it's obsession. They lean into it, afraid yet compelled. And you're nowhere near their limitations. Their rules, their judgments, their petty hierarchies, they're irrelevant. Oh wow, they want control, but control has already fled the room. They try to imitate, to mimic, to catch even a fragment of your essence, but imitation is shallow. They lack the conviction, the audacity to truly step outside the expectations that bind them. And while they hesitate, you act. You post, you speak, you move, you are untethered, unbound. And the beauty of it is that they don't even know where to look first. Their curiosity is weaponized against them. They're trapped in the motion you create, unaware that it was never a trap. It was inevitability. Yes, they watch. But here's the cruel truth. They cannot follow the mind. They cannot touch the resolve. Every second they spend analyzing, calculating, doubting, it's a second you've already transformed into momentum. They linger in reaction. You exist in creation. Their gaze is powerless. Their attempts to decode are futile. And yet, every flicker of attention they give you fuels the next move, the next disruption. Their awareness is a current, carrying you forward while leaving them scrambling in wake. And in that scramble, in that desperate, silent acknowledgement of something they can't grasp, they feel it. They know that you're beyond them, that you are untouchable. Not because of force, but because of mastery. Oh, and mastery is quiet. Quiet but irresistible. Every observer becomes a witness. Every skeptic becomes a believer in your presence, if not your ways. Freedom isn't given, it's claimed, and it leaves the timid trembling. Yeah, that's the moment it hits. The clarity, the revelation that no one can touch you. You move without hesitation. Every step, every gesture, every post, it's pure intent. Oh wow, the air shifts. The weight of expectation collapses. They thought presence meant predictability. They thought rules could bind you. Nah, they never understood the essence of someone who doesn't just play the game. They own it. There's a thrill in unapologetic action, a force that hums beneath your skin and cracks the walls others build around themselves. They see it, but they don't grasp it. Every post you make isn't just seen, it's felt. It's disruption with precision. It's chaos refined. They flinch. They hesitate. They replay your every move in their minds, trying to find a mistake, and find none. That's the power. Not loud, not flashy, quiet, calculated, deadly. The kind of presence that doesn't just demand attention, it bends the room around it. Your freedom is an art they cannot imitate. Every decision you make, every boundary you ignore, every limit you redefine, it signals a truth too raw for them to comprehend. Oh, it's intoxicating. Their fascination grows while their understanding diminishes. Every observer becomes a shadow of themselves. Every skeptic is caught between fear and envy. And you walk through it all like a storm that refuses to bow, like a flame that refuses to be smothered. It's not arrogance, it's inevitability. You are not asking for permission to exist. You are not negotiating your worth. Every move you make radiates power because it is anchored in purpose, discipline, and vision. Nah, they can't touch that. They try to predict, to mimic, to dissect. But the more they reach, the more you advance. Oh wow, the beauty of being untouchable is that it's invisible until it strikes. And then it's impossible to ignore. They whisper again. They calculate. They watch. But every second spent on you strengthens the momentum you've already claimed. Your presence is a law they can't rewrite. Your voice is a signal they can't intercept. Your action is a current they cannot resist. And in that space between observation and comprehension, you thrive. You command. You dominate. Without confrontation, without cruelty, without compromise. The world bends subtly, inevitably, around the force you embody. And here's the quiet terror for them. Power without permission is untouchable. Presence without apology is unstoppable. And influence without coercion is eternal. Influence is silent. Power is quiet. But fear can't stop staring. Oh yeah. Now it begins. The moment when presence isn't just seen, it lingers. Every post, every move, every ripple of your being leaves them unsettled, hypnotized even, without them knowing why. They try to reason it, to assign logic, to measure impact. Nah, there is none. You move on instinct, on clarity, on mastery. And the effect? Absolute. They don't just watch, they wait, they anticipate, and yet they are never ready. Your influence is invisible, insidious and precise. Every word you release, every stance you take, every pause you let stretch between breaths, it speaks louder than noise ever could. Oh wow, the thrill of it is undeniable. You are a force they cannot name. They replay your actions like an echo bouncing off walls they can't climb. They analyze, they predict, And yet, every attempt to catch up pulls them further behind. You are the current. They are the debris floating in it. And here's the magic, or the terror, depending on who you ask. You control nothing. And yet they feel controlled. Every observer becomes a prisoner of perception. Every skeptic becomes a witness of inevitability. You don't bend them, you don't pressure them, you don't coerce. You exist unapologetically, and the gravity of that existence commands attention. Yeah, it's intoxicating, it's uncomfortable, it's irresistible. They want to look away but cannot. Their minds race, their hearts hesitate, and that hesitation is yours. Every post you make, every move you take, it's a message they cannot decode fully. Nah, they only perceive fragments, pieces scattered like shards in a mirror. And each shard reflects something terrifying, that there is someone in the world operating beyond expectation, beyond limitation, beyond fear itself. Oh, it unsettles them because they know you are intentional, disciplined, unshakable. And the more they try to parse it, the more they are ensnared. Influence without confrontation is a weapon. Presence without explanation is a strategy. Observation without reaction is a trap. You are the eye in the storm. They think they are observing the storm, but the storm is you. And every flicker of attention they give you strengthens your grip without you moving a single inch. Every thought they waste, every hesitation they endure, every longing for understanding, they unknowingly feed your power. Some arrive, some conquer. Few leave an imprint that can't be erased. Oh yeah, now it crystallizes. Every glance, every whisper, every tremor in their attention, it becomes your signature. You are no longer just moving through the world. You are the world bending, subtly, inexorably around your presence. Nah, it isn't force. It isn't chaos. It's inevitability. The kind that sinks into minds without asking permission. The kind that lingers long after you've stepped away. They try to resist. They try to rationalize. They want to name you, to categorize you, to claim a reason for why you affect them so profoundly. Oh wow, but there is no reason. There is only you, purposeful, disciplined, unbound. Every action you take ripples through their perception like a tide they cannot fight. And in that tide, your power multiplies. Every hesitation they have, every flicker of attention, every doubt, they fuel the legacy you've already begun to forge. You move with certainty, you post with intention. Every gesture, every word, every choice is a thread in a tapestry they cannot unravel. Yeah, they see the picture in fragments. They feel the weight of it, but they cannot replicate it. They cannot touch it. And that in itself is a victory. A silent dominion, a rule written without a decree, an authority felt without a throne. You are the embodiment of momentum, the unstoppable force that arrives, disrupts, and leaves an indelible mark. And here's the final beauty. Your legacy is built not on fear, not on coercion, not on fleeting attention. It is built on clarity, discipline, and mastery. Nah, they may never fully understand the path you walked, the obstacles you transformed, the discipline you wielded silently, invisibly, relentlessly, but they feel it. And feeling it is enough. Enough to turn heads, enough to make them question their own limitations, enough to carve your presence into memory where it refuses to fade. Influence becomes inevitability. Attention becomes gravity. Action becomes law. Every move you make is a demonstration of something untouchable, something eternal in its quiet precision. Oh, the world tries to continue as if nothing changed, but it is impossible. The air carries your signature. Minds linger on your presence. They can't resist it, and they won't forget it. And finally, they forget they ever resisted. The chaos of their attention, the panic of trying to understand, the scramble to follow, all becomes irrelevant. You remain always beyond expectation, beyond comprehension, beyond the game. So here's the deal. Leave your mark in the comments. Tell me what moves you're making, what game you just clocked, what boundaries you smashed. Yeah, your voice matters, your energy matters, and you deserve to be recognized. This video? Nah, it's not just content, it's a tribute to you, the ones who came in, who turned heads, who refused to play small,